God says, "My beloved child, the moment your soul started seeking divine truth, the heavens began to move in silence. You do not know this yet, but a gate is opening tonight, and the winds of favor have begun circling your name. The stars are aligning for your deliverance, your breakthrough, and your fortune. But you are still unaware of how serious this message is. You don't know what's happening behind the veil. You have no idea that tonight at exactly 9 p.m., your name is written on a supernatural scroll that contains a divine transfer of $55 million. This isn't a number I am giving you to tease you. This is written, this is sealed, this is protected by the heavenly order. But you must listen. Archangel Michael says this is your last window. One wrong choice, and the wealth that is seeking you will fall into the hands of your enemies. Child, I am not trying to scare you. I'm revealing what is already set in motion. There are people who fasted against you. There is a woman who spoke to a psychic 2 days ago about blocking your success. She knows what you're about to receive. She was warned by an evil force that you are about to rise beyond imagination. So she took your name to a dark place and placed it under a cursed bowl of water. But what she doesn't know is that Archangel Michael already saw her hands. He already sent 3 angels to destroy the spell. But you must do your part now. You must stay in alignment. You must not scroll past this message like it means nothing. This isn't a social media post. This is your divine lifeline. Archangel Michael says, I am begging for your 1 minute, not for me, but for you. I stood before your name last night and saw what the enemy planned. You were not supposed to be alive today. You were supposed to wake up and feel numb, lost, without energy. You were supposed to feel confused, but instead, you opened your eyes because I stood guard at 3:44 a.m. I destroyed the energy sent to drown you. But I blocked the call, and now, I am telling you with divine authority, you are receiving $55 million at 9 p.m. tonight. But if you ignore this message, it will go to someone else. Yes, someone else is waiting to steal your inheritance. You think this is a game, but there's a woman watching you silently. She knows when you are about to receive something big. She always texts you strangely or appears out of nowhere when your miracles are close. This is not by coincidence. There is a spiritual surveillance on your joy, but I am exposing her now. She recently had a conversation with 2 people who laughed about something you don't know. She showed them your picture and said, they have no idea they're walking into a trap. She doesn't know that we heard her, that I wrote down every word, and now, she is being spiritually exposed. You'll feel something shift after you finish this message, because her connection to your path is being cut permanently. God says, you were always meant to be rich. This number, $55 million, is not just a miracle, it's your spiritual inheritance. You have crossed too many trials, suffered too much in silence, cried too many nights. In beds that carried your pain like a hidden chamber, I saw you when you didn't even ask for money, you just asked for peace. You said, God, just give me some rest. But I am not just giving you rest. I am giving you restoration. I am releasing wealth that your ancestors prayed for. This was meant for someone before you, but they failed the test. Now the oil is on you. The crown is on you. The responsibility is now yours. If you ignore this moment, generations will weep. You have to understand the weight of this opportunity. Archangel Michael says, I saw your bank account. I saw the late payments. I saw the guilt. I saw the embarrassment when someone asked you about money, and you didn't know what to say. I saw the conversations where you said, I'll handle it, but inside you were breaking. This is not poetic or metaphorical. A transaction in the spiritual realm will attempt to descend into the physical world, and your financial status will shift so quickly, people around you will not recognize your life in 3 weeks. But the condition is this: do not ignore this message. If you ignore this message, the energy of alignment will break. Your opportunity will be delayed by 7 months. I am not threatening you. I am warning you. Delay causes decay, and you cannot afford more delay. That's why God is speaking now with such urgency. God says, there is a person you trusted who knew this was coming. They've been reading your energy, copying your style, and trying to confuse your destiny. They even tried to make you think they were meant to receive this instead of you. They speak to you sweetly, but mock you behind your back. I am removing them tonight. At exactly 9 p.m., their access to your energy ends. Their ability to confuse your path is revoked. Because tonight, the light is coming back to you. The angels are circling your name and preparing a financial breakthrough that will cancel every debt, shift every narrative, and silence every voice that doubted you. Archangel Michael says, I am weeping in the spirit, not because I'm sad, but because I see what's about to happen for you. I see the letter. I see the account. I see the digital transfer. I see the shocked look on your face when you realize God really did it. When the money appears and you remember this moment, when you realize the timing was not random, that every second you gave this message was part of the divine activation, you were chosen to read this. You didn't come across this by luck. You came here because the heavens needed your attention. This is not about just having money. It's about becoming who you truly are. There is a reason people underestimated you. God kept your glow hidden until now. You were always the chosen. God kept your glow hidden until now. You were always the chosen one. That's why your pain was so confusing. That's why your betrayals hurt deeper than anyone else's. Because you were never meant to be average. You were always born for royalty. And now, your crown is descending. Not in gold, but in favor. Not in diamonds, but in evidence. People will soon ask you how you did it. But you will remember, it was this moment, this message, this divine warning that changed everything. God says, A financial door that's been locked for 9 years is breaking open. The key is in your belief. The moment you open your heart fully to this message, the angels will move. A man is coming into your life with a blessing that will seem too good to be true. He has been assigned to transfer a portion of this wealth to you. He doesn't know you yet, but he's being guided right now. You'll meet him after this breakthrough begins. He will say something simple that will shock you. He'll say, "I've been looking for you." That's when you'll know this was real. But first, you must honor the message. Archangel Michael says, "Do not treat this as entertainment. This is sacred. This is prophetic. This is divine emergency. The time is now. If you ignore this, if you walk away, the angels will still love you, but the door will close, and if it closes, it will take months to reopen. You cannot risk that. Not with what's at stake. The enemies are watching. They want you to doubt. They want you to scroll past. But heaven is watching to see if you believe. Tonight at 9 p.m., the transfer begins. The $55 million that was written in the Book of Miracles under your name is going to start moving toward you. If you listen, if you honor, if you trust, the woman who tried to block this will be exposed. The people who mocked you will witness your rise. The doors that closed will burst open.